11 celebrities who survived rape. 11. Demi Moore. Demi Moore was raped at the age of 15. Her mother sold her for $500. Her mother was an alcoholic. Demi was the one in charge of her health. She doesn't believe her mother sold her, though. It may have been an unintentional act. 10. Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga was 19. Her mistress was a lot older. She spent 7 years hiding the assault. Gaga refused to let the experience define who she was. However, she sings about it in her song Till It Happens to You. It was sung by Gaga during the 2016 Oscars. She was accompanied by fellow survivors. 9. Oprah Winfrey. A number of Oprah's family assaulted her. At the age of 9, her 19-year-old cousin started raping her. The 3 years of abuse were not over. Oprah had no idea what rape was back then. She learned from the incident that females are never safe. 8. Madonna. At 19, Madonna still trusted everybody. She needed cash to use a pay phone. A guy persuaded her to make the call from his home. He sexually assaulted her there. Madonna avoided calling the cops. It would have been too humiliating, she said. 7. Paris Hilton. Hilton was 15 when she went to an LA mall and met a man. He urged her to stay at his home. Hilton had a just drink or two of wine. She became lightheaded right away. The man had raped her that evening. 6. Kesha. In 2014, Kesha sued producer Dr. Luke. He was accused of drugging her and raping her. She has advocated for other victims as well. In an Instagram post, Kesha said, "I got offered my freedom if I were to lie. I would have to apologize publicly and say that I never got raped. I would rather let the truth ruin my career than lie for a monster ever again." Kesha's abuse claims were dismissed. The assault fell outside of the statute of limitations. 5. Terry Hatcher. When Hatcher was 5 years old, her uncle mistreated her. He was later charged with assaulting a neighbor who was 14 years old. The young lady committed suicide. Hatcher said, "I feel such shame, because it felt like I was special. I kept thinking, if she'd known me, especially me being famous, if I could have said to her, 'Look, it happened to me.' If I could just have said to her, 'You are going to be okay.'" 4. Gabrielle Union. Union worked a summer job at a shoe store when he was 19. A guy robbed the business one evening. Union was raped by him at gunpoint. But Union does not want her trauma to be the center of attention. She said, "I hated the cloak of victimhood. I realized they were going to allow me to be a victim, and not succeed and not achieve my goals." 3. Jane Fonda. Jane Fonda was abused as a child. She stated, "I always thought it was my fault, that I didn't do or say the right thing." The Jane Fonda Center for Adolescent Reproductive Health was founded by her in 2001. Fonda helps victims of abuse in realizing that it's not their fault. 2. Queen Latifa. In her early years, Queen Latifa was likewise abused. She said, "I was a kid, and I had no power or control over the situation. I really wish I'd had the strength and the knowledge to say something sooner. Because I always wondered, did he do that to someone else?" Her trauma led to troubles with commitment. 1. Rose McGowan. The most outspoken person in the Harvey Weinstein affair was McGowan. She said he had raped her. Weinstein refuted the accusations. But he later offered McGowan $1 million for her silence. She initiated legal action against Weinstein in 2019.